I think it is time to change the look of my C5 Corvette. That's right, I got front splitter, side skirts, and a ZR1 style spoiler. Now I've been putting off ordering this stuff for the longest time. Don't know why, but I finally now ordered it all. So we're gonna be putting all this stuff on. If you didn't check out last video we put on C5 Z06 calipers on my base model Corvette. I think the first thing we're going to do is start with this spoiler. I do have to drill into my rear bumper. I'm not gonna like that part, but I think it'll be worth it. Some people, they just use the double-sided tape, but I'm not risking that with my luck. So we're gonna get started with the rear spoiler, and then I think after that we're gonna go move to the side skirts, and then after that finish it off with the front lip. Alright, so this spoiler kit, it came with these little tabs right here, and these are what are used to put this on, line up your holes so you can drill your holes. There is a hole right here in the middle, right where the rear third brake light is. I'm not going to be drilling that one. I'm just going to put the two on the side and then do the double-sided tape. On right where it needs to be, so none of these plastic tabs moved out of the way. So now let's back off. Alright, well here comes the scary part. There is no turning back now once I drill it. I got my drill in the lowest setting, and well, here we go. And the through. Oh my God. And alright, we got all the holes drilled. Take these off. We got the tail lights out on both sides. Now all we got to do is go ahead and double side tape the back of the spoiler, and the only thing left to do with this thing is slap it on here, screw it on, then we'll move down to the side skirts and then down to the front splitter. I got the tail lights back in, and this is all mounted up. Looks so good. This really completed the back end of the... Alright, so in order to install the side skirt, we're going to have to take the rear wheel off, because we got this little piece. And this also goes right here, just like that. Alright, so I got this flap all mounted up, somewhat mounted up, still gotta bolt it in up there. This temporary mounted up, so now there is a bolt here, then the bolt right here on the fender. I gotta remove that, and that will bolt to this and that hole back there. That will temporarily hold it up, so that way I can start drilling the other holes. All right, so we got this side skirt all mounted up. Check that out. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll start on the front lip. Alright, so I ended up getting both side skirts on. Got this side. I didn't really film much of doing these because it's a longer process. Then I got this side. So now it is time for the front lip. Alright, so we got this middle piece that goes right in here. We'll have to take some bolts out of there. Got one of the side pieces. This mounts to that middle piece. Here's the other side piece. Alright, so we're going to undo this little section. And same with the other side. Alright, got those two little screws loosened up. Now I gotta see which ones I gotta take out. So this piece. So looks like this middle one. Then we'll have to drill some holes. So let's get this mounted up there. Alright, so instead of drilling all the holes first, before I do that, I have to get this mounted up to the center part. And then I screwed it back into that screw that I took out. And then I gotta do the same for the other side, and then that will make the thing all sit up there, and I can drill my holes and start screwing the rest of it in. So then all this, see if I can get you guys under there. So the mount, this piece to this piece, is just a nut and a bolt. That's all it is. Alright, so I got these two pieces mounted together. The middle piece. Now all I gotta do is drill those holes under there and then start screwing that in. And then there's some holes I gotta drill up in here to screw this middle piece in. So yeah. And just like that, I got all the holes drilled. I got it screwed up in there. This thing is secured. So we got the front splitter, the side skirt, and then that little ZR1 style spoiler. That looks really good. Here it is on the ground. The suspension still has to settle. I'll have to take it for a drive, but I can't take it for a drive right now because there is a bunch of snow everywhere outside. But yeah. It's actually turned out really good. And the reason I went with a solid black instead of carbon fiber is because I didn't want to do a carbon fiber spoiler, carbon fiber side skirts, and then a solid black front lip. And the reason I didn't want to do a carbon fiber front lip is because they are $700, and this car sits really low when all the suspension settles. So if this front splitter gets taken out, it's no big deal. But yeah, it actually turned out really good. Can't wait to see what it looks like when the suspension settles and how low it sits. But yeah, I do have a couple more stuff on the way for this car. Hopefully they should be here soon. And if they do come today, then I can go ahead and start that project today and start that video today. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. Please leave a comment on what I should do next. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.